Hey everyone, I wanted to show you guys, I know so far the Samsung ATIV, this is the XE500T, it's kind of been available in somewhat, some places you might be able to pick it up at Staples or anything like that, but not too much. We haven't heard too much about the keyboard docking station. I've been able to get a hold of one and I've been testing it during the week, but I haven't had too much time to get this up and posted. But I just want to show you guys a quick look on the keyboard. This is the docking keyboard that goes for the Samsung ATIV. Let's quickly look around it. As you see, this is the actual docking part of it. You can see here what's the way it's built. It's got a couple of rubber pieces here. These are meant so that when you actually lift up or tilt the tablet over, you'll be able to get these down at the bottom, so it's like a little bit of a rubber feet to keep it from sliding. So let's take a look quickly on this and then we'll give it a good try. On this right hand side, you'll see it comes with a full USB port there. You can see there, comes in handy. I tend to like the USB ports more like towards the back here. I'm sure they weren't able to put it back there because maybe of the connections or something like that, but up here, being up in the front, usually when you're typing, if you have a USB thumb drive here, I don't know, to me, if I slide over, it'll be kind of in my way. So up front here, as you can see, is very thin, very slick. I'll cover up the trackpad, and on this side you have a power button indicator there and the locks cap key there. And then again, another USB full port on the left hand side, and again it's up towards the front. I would prefer it towards back here, but that's all they provide for now. And as you come around here, this is the PSU, the power supply connection there. And again, I've showed you guys the back here. This kind of tilts, I'm sorry guys, back and forth there. And inside here, I'll show you guys, let me see if I can get this, move this out of the way here. Get this so you can get a quick look inside of it. Here's the little connections where it would actually lock. This is more the locking mechanisms here on the outside part. Here in the center you'll see is where it makes contact to the bottom of the tablet. This is the push release button. As you can see that, I don't know if you guys can catch that in the video there, the mechanism there moves over to the side. I gotta say, it is very smooth. Inside here as well, it's got some little pads here. Hopefully you guys can see that in the light there. These little pads will keep your tablet from getting scratched, and it's got some more up here in the front as well. It's got 4 up here in the front and 3 in the back. That's very nice. Now let's take a look quickly at the keyboard. The keyboard actually feels, to me, it feels a little bit on the kind of cheap side. Let me see if I can have you guys hear this. Kind of sounds plasticky. The build itself, it is very plasticky. It feels plasticky. This weighs about 1 pound and 8 ounces, so it's gonna add some weight to it. But it needs to be a little bit on the heavy side so it can keep the tablet from flipping over. The one thing I did in some of the places, I did see that it had, some sellers had actually have posted that this would be a docking station plus a docking that would charge up the tablet, but that's not the case. This does not have an internal battery like the Asus keyboard dock that is going to be available. And again, let's take a look at the keys. The keys actually are nice. Let me show you compared to the, we'll compare it to the keyboard for the Apple keyboard there. You can see that the chiclet type keys, they're about the same size, so you get, it's a good typing experience on it, but you do have to get a little bit used to it because, like I said, these keys when you're typing, it just they bounce really back hard up, and you have to kind of push them very hard, not hard, but it is, you got to put some like little bit of pressure on them. I guess for being a portable keyboard, it's not too bad, but I was hoping this would be a much better build quality. But again, it's not bad if you need a keyboard dock to type. Again, you can also always buy a Bluetooth keyboard and use your your Samsung ATIV XE500. You know, with just a stand, and you can get the trackpad is smooth here, but again, it's plastic. I don't know, and it's got a clicking. You click it, and then it detects what size. It doesn't have the right and left click there, but it's built in. But anywhere in the trackpad, it does have multi gestures where you can navigate through Windows 8 like normal. So let's see on the back side. You can see there's nothing in the back. Just the four little rubber pieces here that keep it from sliding. Again, you can probably open it up. Well, let's take a look, and let me snap the tablet in so you guys can take a look. We'll go ahead and turn that on. So again, it's very nice. It's the keyboard itself is very as you can see with the multi gesture, I'm able to slide. This brings up the Windows key here, so you can bring that back over, and then again you can kind of flicker just like if you were going like this on your screen and going back. So it does have also, let me show you guys quickly, also it does have, like you can see with the two fingers you're able to scroll up and down, again pinch and zoom. It does kind of react, I think, a little bit slower. As you can see, it's actually faster on the screen. As you can see, it's not that the computer or that is actually acting up. It's more of I think the hardware. Oops, sorry. As you can see, if I pinch, it kind of has a little stutter, but that's only here. I noticed that. It's no big deal for me, but just so you guys can see that it's not the Samsung ATIV that is malfunctioning or anything. And again, it's very easy when you slip it in, push this button, and it releases it. Very easy. So now let's take a look at it with it on. With it on, of course, it's going to probably push it up to about 3 pounds for the. It is a little on the heavy side, but again, I'm liking it because you become like a very portable ultra computer. If you were to look at it, you would see that it looks like a regular ultrabook, and they did the access for your pin still with it docked. So this is what you can see. Take a look at it, how everything lines up. Everything seems to line up pretty good with the keyboard, as you can see here. Let's go up to the front. In the front, it's got this little notch, and this is so you can probably grab it from here to open it. So you can pull it. It's a little bit on the hard side to open. So let's take a look. Everything, yeah, fits. This little bit pops up, as you can see, a little bit more on the keyboard side here. So this is a little bit shorter, but it's only in the front. But overall, it looks like it fits very nicely. See how thin it becomes. Let me see. Let me grab. I'll give you guys a comparison. This is the Toshiba Z935. This is the Ultrabook. As you can see how thin this is. So let's get a comparison so you guys can see how basically that's pretty thin, with the keyboard still. So it's very comparable to an Ultrabook, as you can see. And actually this right here is pretty much the exact size of the MacBook Air, the 11.6 inch. I got some pictures I'll upload and post them comparing this to it, and this is basically the Air's maybe 2-3 centimeters thinner, but overall that's what you can expect with the keyboard dock on the Samsung ATIV XE500. So let's take a look at that. Let me put these down so you can I'll bring the camera down so you can see that. Let me see if you guys can catch that a little bit better. I'll bring this down for you guys so you can see. Take a look so you can see that it's pretty good on the thinness part. As you can see, it's pretty much, this has a little bit taller area here, that's only because it's got, you know, this bubbles up here, as you can see how much taller in this part it would be. But overall, once you start getting on this edge, you're pretty much even with these Ultrabooks. So thinness is very good on the ATIV here with the keyboard, so it doesn't add too much bulkiness. It does add some weight to it. Again, the dock is probably about 1.8 pounds. The ATIV itself is probably about 1.10 pounds, so you know, looking at a few extra pounds there. So just wanted to show you guys the keyboard works again like you saw very nicely. It's just it's gonna have to get used to it. Kind of reminds me maybe of the Chromebooks. I don't know if again, when you open it, it shuts the power down, and then also when you bring it open, it turns it on for you. So the keyboard again is very nice. Let's see if we can let's see if I don't have any so far I haven't got too many other stuff installed in here yet. Again, I had reset this, so I don't have anything else to show you guys. Then let me see if let's try when let's see, WordPad. There we go. Just I'm typing sideways, as you can see. That it worked pretty nicely there, so I was able to, you know, type in and everything followed through without no problem. You know, the keyboard and everything is, like I said, works great. It's just again the overall build quality. This is plastic, so for, you know, I think these are going to be retailing for $129. Hopefully Samsung will bring them down in price. So maybe it'll be nice to see this maybe at starting at $99 because of the build quality. It would have been nice again if it would have had the battery built in to give, even if it was a small battery that gave you maybe an additional 2 to 3 hours more for your Samsung, would be nice. I haven't tested this out too much, how much battery drain it does on the ATIV, but last night I was using it quite a bit, and it didn't really drain the battery too much. This morning I don't have it, it's at 97%, but I haven't been using it too much. I have had it docked in this morning in here. So that's a quick look at the keyboard dock for the Samsung ATIV. So if you guys were interested, you know, this is going to give you an idea what the dock's going to be looking like. So if you guys are going to be interested in buying or purchasing one. And also I believe the whole kit system with the dock and everything is going to be available at, I'm pretty sure, I think starting November 18. So that'll be tomorrow. So you should be able to pick that up for, like, I believe the starting price $749. And actually the kit, the one that has a kit built in, or not built in, but comes with a kit, the Samsung ATIV will have the NFC built in as well. So that's an extra feature versus the one that's out available from other manufacturers, or not manufacturers, other resellers that are selling just the Samsung tablet. That one, I believe, don't have NFC. So thanks for watching.